What is going on, everybody? This is the Ready Football Podcast. We're back in the studio. I'm Brennan.
I'm Logan.
And it's a Monday night. Football season's officially wrapped, so there's really not much to get into tonight.
No, and it's kind of sad not having football on TV.
It's depressing.
And what's even more depressing is we just got done watching the murder on
yeah.
Kentucky.
I just saw that score.
Is it no?
That was Duke.
Duke in Syracuse. What was it? 101 to 63.
64. Wow. Last I saw it was 81 to 52.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well.
So we just watched a murder.
And that happened very quickly because it was a 29-point game, which I know that's not
I think
close.
there was still like 4 minutes left.
Like 2 or 3 minutes, yeah.
So Michigan plays them this week.
Duke?
Yup. And Michigan is currently the number 1 team in the country. So that could be a Final Four matchup.
Well.
Keyword could be.
Michigan also plays someone else this week. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just knock that out the way.
Oh, excuse my French, we're putting belt to ass tomorrow. Mackey is going to be on fire.
That's a confident Purdue fan until they get.
There's a lot of people saying Mackey might set a new decibel record tomorrow. It is the first time since 2005 a number 1 team has come into Mackey. Can you take a guess who that number 1 team is? I'll give you a hint. It was a Big Ten opponent. It was a conference game.
I would assume either IU or
Nope.
Ohio State.
Nope. I'll give you another hint. They wear orange.
Illinois?
Yep.
Ew.
Illinois had some nasty teams in the early 2000s.
Ew.
That Illinois team won the national championship that year.
Hey, Houston and Iowa State's going to be on in about 7
Oh, that's going to be a
minutes.
great game.
Number 2 and number 6.
Yeah, Mackey is going to be on fire. And there's a video that I showed you earlier of the Michigan player on social media. Yeah, Purdue Twitter is kind of fired up right now after getting their hands on that one.
Well, good luck to you guys. Don't choke again like you did against IU. And speaking of IU, you guys play them after Michigan, so
sure do.
Yeah,
Mackey's going to be on fire for that one. Anytime Purdue and IU play, whether it's at Assembly Hall or Mackey Arena, those buildings get fired up.
Well,
I mean, it is probably the second or third best basketball rivalry in the country.
Don't get 2 more losses, is all I'm saying.
Oh, no. I think even if we beat Michigan and win out, and if Michigan wins out, I think at best we would win a share of the Big Ten.
Better than nothing.
Exactly. I mean, the best anyone has done in the conference to win the conference is 17-3, or it might be 18-2. Nobody has, in the history of the Big Ten, nobody has gone through conference play undefeated. I know IU had one undefeated season. I remember
no
that.
idea. You are barking up the wrong tree for that, sir.
Yeah, that's and Purdue fan and everything, but no, the Big Ten, like, even if you lose the Big Ten at 16-4, because it's a 20 game conference schedule. Mm-hmm. If you go 16-4 and you lose the conference, you kind of have to tip your cap. Like 17-3 in the Big Ten is impressive. Michigan State just did it last year. So Purdue essentially has to win out. They'll have IU on Saturday, and then They'll have Michigan State again at home after that. So our next 3 games are all at home, but they're probably the hardest games left on our schedule aside from Wisconsin, because Wisconsin is on fire right now. The last game that I saw them play, they beat Michigan State by 22, I think.
Houston is 2-25 all time on the road versus top 6 teams, and Iowa State 14-0 at home this season.
You know what one of those wins are?
You?
Yeah. We lost at home to them by 30.
Oof.
This season.
Oof. And you saying you guys are good?
Listen.
Oof.
We're a lot better of a team now, because that was, I think, like early December, mid-December. But like I was saying, if you win out,
I don't know, y'all almost gave away that one game.
The Nebraska game?
I don't know, whichever game you and me were texting about.
Yeah, the Nebraska game. Oh, I almost broke something a couple times in my apartment.
Not the new apartment.
I was not happy. Dude, you were not the only person texting me either. I was going back and forth with my brother. I was going back and forth with Chad. Like, and everybody's just like, how's your heart rate? And I'm like, dude, it's non-existent right now. Like, I'm Iron Man. I'm sitting on the edge of my coffee table with, like, shaking with my head in my hands, watching them drain 3 after 3. And we cannot hit anything on the other end.
I don't think that's good for your heart, buddy.
Honestly, Purdue basketball does worse to my heart than any caffeine I could ever have.
What is worse, football or basketball?
This is hard because, football is in my DNA, and I grew up going to football games longer than basketball games, but, like, I'm just numb to football at this point. They can't hurt me anymore. Like, at this point, I've just accepted it. So, I think also because of how polar opposite the basketball team is and the high expectations they have, I'd probably have to say basketball. Because they're the closest team in any of our athletics programs that could win a national championship. And I have never experienced what that feels like in my life. I would like to.
Probably never will.
This is the year. It had.
Isn't that what you said, like, last 2 or 3 years with Zach Edey?
We did. Like I've said, though, nobody was beating that UConn team. Nobody. And here's the thing that nobody talks about from that UConn team. From January to February, they lost 3 out of 5. Or no, I'm sorry. They lost 5 total, and they went on a 3-game losing streak in that span. In like half a month span. Nobody talks about that. They talk about what a buzzsaw they were in the tournament. Nobody was beating that UConn team. And as great as Purdue was, too, with Zach Edey, if Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer were juniors or seniors, they probably would have beat them.
I guess we'll never know.
No, we won't. And that's kind of what sucks. But the fact that it was also in Glendale.
Oh, gosh.
The fact that it was in Glendale that year and seeing my team in my old state and where I kind of grew up, essentially, that was really cool. And seeing the pictures of all the Purdue fans that were out there and seeing the videos on Twitter of like the Let's Go Boilers chant all throughout the concourse in the stadium. And I saw people posting and they're like, all the Purdue like bars are reporting they're out of beer. Like the Purdue fans drank everything.
That's crazy.
I believe we'll get back, though. I believe Matt Painter's going to get it done.
Hope so.
At least I hope. I would need the basketball gods to be kind to us just one time.
No. So, I think that really wraps up basketball.
Let's go Boilers.
Y'all can try. Let's get into some football.
I'll expect your text tomorrow night, but either way. No matter what happens, I already know you're going to text me.
Either congrats, buddy, or a ... How's the heart?
Yeah, that one too. And I will tell you right now, you won't see Mackey's court be stormed if they win either, because they do not storm the court there. Because in the concourse just outside their arena, they have like a whole like kind of tribute area to the paint crew, their student section, because they're listed as the official six man of Mackey. It's listed on there. It's one of their like golden rules. They don't rush the court for any game, any big time win, because they expect to win in Mackey.
Well, hope y'all can pull it off. But let's get into the little bit of football that we do have.
It's not a whole lot either.
It's really not. Miami Dolphins are kind of clearing house.
I think that's a great move, though. I think they need to.
Yeah. They let Bradley Chubb go, multi-time all-pro defensive end or linebacker.
He was a corner.
What was it?
Bradley Chubb?
What was he?
The report I saw said corner, so that must have been a spam report.
I don't think he was a corner.
Veteran pass rusher.
Yeah. All right.
These AI websites suck.
I'm not going crazy. They let him go, and they also let 5-time All-Pro receiver Tyreek Hill go. So there's 2 new free agents. Where do you think some good fits would be for Cheetah?
Oh, I was just about to ask you that one too.
Keep in mind his age, coming off of a ACL injury this year. I
thought it was a hamstring.
Some kind of leg injury.
Pretty sure it was a hamstring. Oh, oh man. I don't know. You tell me. Where do you think? I have a few ideas, but I don't know how they would work out. Like, part of me is thinking LA, like the Chargers.
On this list, I am kind of just flying through. On CBS Sports, the Chargers were one of the teams that they have as possible destination for him.
Oh, it was not a hamstring. It was a dislocated knee and torn ligaments.
So,
yikes.
Starting at the top of this list, the first team that they say would be a good landing spot for Mr. Tyreek Hill. Go back to Kansas City.
No.
He knows the teams.
He does. Eric Bieniemy is back as their OC too.
So, next team.
I just think that would help the Chiefs make it back to the Super Bowl, and I thought it was quite nice not having them in it.
Next team, Buffalo Bills.
That's another one I was thinking too.
Next team.
He could take a lot of pressure off Shakir though.
Yeah, and possibly Coleman if he's still there.
And Josh Allen's got the arm for the deep ball with Tyreek's speed.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that could actually be nasty.
The next team.
I think I'd like that, honestly. I think I would.
The next team, Los Angeles Chargers.
Yep, that's the one I just said too.
Next team, Las Vegas Raiders.
Next
team, New England Patriots. And the final team, the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay, interesting. With Brock Purdy, George Kittle. Will George Kittle be back off a hamstring? I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, so which out of those on that list do you think would be the best fit?
Probably say go back with Patrick. Buffalo wouldn't hurt. I really wouldn't mind seeing him and Herbert.
See?
Because Herbert also has the arm strength.
See?
I'd say any of those three.
I think I'm liking the Bills move. I think him with Josh Allen could be a really nasty combo. It would get, because like we've talked about, Buffalo needs a receiving core. They need a wide receiver one. And like I've said on record, I don't think Shakir's a wide receiver one. He's good. I'm not discrediting what he can do at all. But bringing in a receiver like Tyreek Hill will take a lot of pressure off of him too. And like I just said, Josh Allen has the arm to throw the deep ball. I think that could be a really good fit, actually, the more I'm thinking about it. Although, him with Justin Herbert, that could be really good too. But I think Chargers got to get more protection up front before they get more receivers, in my opinion. Like Herbert needs help. And by help, I mean protection-wise. He got eaten alive in the backfield this past season. If they don't in free agency, or by when is a trade deadline? That's in March, isn't it?
What?
The trade deadline? Or when is a trade period? I forget. It's in March, isn't it?
I don't think so. Trade deadline's already done during the season.
Yeah, I thought there was one in the off season too.
Think they can happen whenever now.
If they don't, if it's still, looking like a buffoon right now.
I was skimming through this article, trying to figure out what teams have been trying to acquire Mr. C.J. Stroud. Apparently,
November.
He is gaining some traction. So.
Oh no, I'm thinking of free agency. If the Chargers don't sign someone in free agency, I think they'll go offensive line in the draft. I would bet they would. That would not shock me at all. Like I said, Herbert needs help.
He does. One of the most hit quarterbacks.
I think he was the most sacked quarterback in the league this year, too.
Speaking about off-season things, the Combine is going to be starting here soon.
Yeah.
February 23rd to March 2nd down in Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. Over 300 top college prospects will undergo medical exams, interviews, and on-field physical tests like 40-yard dash, broad jump, bench, vertical, and then some
Cone drills,
cone drills,
pass catching.
whatever the position is.
Yeah.
Drills to that position, and the NFL scouts should be able to get a better look at them and start doing some more homework and figuring out who would be a good fit for their team.
Are you going to watch the combine at all?
I like to peek at it every now and again. Don't really watch all of it anymore. When I was younger, I'd sit down and watch all 3 days or however many days it is. I would be glued to the TV for free agency alerts coming through, and
Yeah.
but now being an adult, having a job, wife, kids, obviously I don't have that much time. So I like to peek at it every now and again. Typically, like for the draft, I'll watch the first full night and then the next 2 days just peek in and out, keep track on my phone or whatever. But
That's pretty much what I do too.
I'm not going to go out of my way to watch second and third day on TV unless I'm already at home and bored out of my mind. So.
Or if I'm like out to eat somewhere and they have it on one of the TVs. Like I remember watching the second round at Texas Roadhouse last year.
Yeah, stuff like that. If a restaurant has it on, I'll watch it. But like I said, I'm not going to go out of my way to try and watch day 2 and 3.
And then once it starts hitting like the 4th and all the way to the 7th round, I don't even tune in at all. Which is so bad. But like, I don't.
I'll get an alert for who the Eagles draft. Look at that, but most of the time I don't even know who they are, so.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I do.
May watch a quick highlight tape on the person, try to get a quick feel, see how they play, if they'd fit, and then try just keep an eye, see what they do in preseason, training camps, all that, and
Yeah.
if they look decent, try to follow them. If not, don't gotta worry about them.
I would kind of pay attention to like who the Lions take or who the Colts take or even the Cardinals, but outside of that, not really.
I want to get your thoughts on this. I forget who said it on the radio one day, past couple days. Miami, what are you doing with Tua? Are you keeping him if you're in the office, or are you trying to get rid of him? Keep in mind, you're paying him a big contract. So if you move him, you got to find someone that would take the big contract.
That is true. I think you keep him, but you've got to build around him. He needs help up front. He needs a receiving core outside of Jalen Waddle.
So they said basically do a flip. Trade him and a draft pick or something to Arizona. Arizona takes the contract. Arizona sends Kyler Murray to Miami. They take his big contract. Do you
I don't think that would be a bad move.
Tua would start playing inside again.
What do you mean inside?
Arizona has a dome.
No, I mean, what do you mean inside again?
In college, Alabama had a dome.
No, they didn't.
Did they?
No.
No, nope. I'm thinking of the one game.
Bryant Denny is outside. Like 99% of college stadiums.
I don't know why, but whenever I think of Tua in college, I think of the I want to say it was like a national championship game where Hurts got pulled out.
Oh, that was the SEC championship. That was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That was a Falcon Stadium.
So that's a dome.
Oh.
But that's what I think of when I think of Tua in college. I think of him playing in that one game because honestly,
Did you not watch the 2019 Bama LSU game when there were like 40 something NFL players total between the two rosters?
I probably did. I just don't remember.
With Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Joe Burrow, Tua, Devontae Smith,
honestly,
Jalen Waddle.
Probably not because I hated both of those teams.
Bro, that was my friend's wedding day.
I hate Bama and I hate LSU.
And I had and me and all the groomsmen were huddled around in the reception with it on my phone, and we were watching the last 6 minutes like, holy Christ, what's happening? That's still got to be one of my top college football games I've ever watched. That game was awesome.
But
yeah,
get Tua in a dome.
I'm still not past you saying Alabama's stadium was in a dome.
I'm tired.
You watch college football, you should know that.
I don't watch Bama. You know this.
Oh, even if you don't, you should.
You know.
Oh, pretty much every college stadium is outside.
Well, you know what? Like I said.
Okay, Syracuse plays in a dome. Idaho plays in a plays in a dome. Yes.
Syracuse.
Oh, sweet God, help me.
I don't watch any Syracuse football.
Oh, my Lord.
Syracuse football is a joke. I don't watch that.
Yes, they play in their football stadium.
Well, obviously they play in their football stadium, but I didn't know it was a dome.
No, I'm saying their basketball team does too. That's where the basketball team plays, is in their football stadium.
You learn something new every day.
Idaho plays in a dome. Northern Arizona does. But it's like the smaller schools that do.
I was going to say Northern Arizona.
Yeah, baby. Lumberjacks.
Never heard of them.
Oh. God help me.
You know what it is? I haven't had my W today. Speaking of W, this is a nice segment.
Yeah, you take this sponsor. I need to do a mental reset after that conversation.
W, my favorite energy drink, and I know it's becoming Brennan's. He's texting me almost daily saying how he's 2.5 scoops in.
Just had one, and it's gone. I'm still mentally resetting. Continue.
They give you this delicious powder that when you mix into water, it is just a delightful taste in your mouth. He still has the Push and Punch, which is just a fruit punch with a little hint of lemon and lime. I still got the sweet and sour blue raz. Still delicious. And actually, I have more W coming in, I believe, the 20th. So, I gotta wait about 4 more days. Do you want to guess the flavors I have coming in?
You told me already.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you again, because I'm excited. S'mores. And it says on the tub to try with milk instead of water. I am excited for that. Especially with the kind of weather we had today.
And for the next couple days, too.
Oh, man. Can't get here soon enough. And then...
Oh, I'm on springtime now. Like, mentally, winter's over to me.
And then Granny Smith apple with secret sauce. Whew. I cannot wait for my new W shipment to get here. 150 milligrams of sugar, or not sugar, caffeine, if you follow the recommended serving sizes. Brennan, don't double and a half it. Sorry, guys. They have no fillers in their powder.
I'm a caffeine crackhead. What can I say?
No artificial flavors, no artificial coloring. It is as good on the last sip of the drink as the first sip. Go get you some W today. Use code RFBPOD, Ready Football Pod. Save yourself 10% at checkout. Moving on. After that nice sponsor segment. Football. You're looking at me like you're still thinking about it. You're not supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
Well, get over it. I made a mistake.
Oh, that, man.
And I even took a nap today.
So switching to college football.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen anything, so
the upcoming. Yeah, pull it up on your computer because this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. The upcoming college football playoff schedule was announced, and this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
What you talking about, Willis? Looks like it makes perfect sense.
Please tell me how this makes perfect sense.
I was joking.
No. You said it makes perfect sense.
Deep. That was almost a logo shot for Houston. 23-20. I'm listening. What's going on, buddy? What's ruffling
the college football playoffs do not start this coming year until December 30th.
With the Fiesta Bowl.
Or actually, no, I'm sorry. The first round will start the 18th and the 19th with the lower seed teams at home on their campus. But then the quarterfinals start on the 30th. And then
skip 31st.
Yeah, because remember, this is going to coincide with the NFL regular season ending and the playoffs starting too. So they're scheduling these games around that because they cannot compete with the NFL because the NFL is king that time of year. The next game is Friday, January 1st. Or I'm sorry, December 30th will be the Fiesta Bowl in Glendale. January 1st, 2027 will be the Cotton Bowl in Arlington, Texas, the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, and the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Then you move to January 14th.
Hey, that's my sister's birthday.
For the playoff semifinals. The Orange Bowl in Miami, Friday the 15th, the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans.
Okay.
We do not crown a national champion until January 25th of 2027.
Okay.
That is 6 days later than we did this year.
Oh.
Like, this is ridiculous. And we were talking about this before we started recording. From Selection Sunday to when we crown a national champion.
Yeah, we did.
There is a full 50 days.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you count them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure your math's right.
50.
You hear that, guys? 50 days until
We're not starting this a week after conference championships.
Nope.
Which conference championships are a week after the end of the regular season at the end of November.
Oh, wow. Shocker. The way it should be.
But then we do not start the college football playoffs until the 18th and the 19th. And then we don't play again until the 30th and then January 1st. And then from January 1st, we have 4 rounds. Or I'm sorry. No, we have a full 50 days for 4 rounds of the college football playoffs. 4. That's ridiculous. from January 1st to January 25th is like a full 3 weeks in itself of just 2 rounds. The transfer portal will be open and closed by then. And we only have one transfer portal window now. Like, what are we doing? Like, this does not benefit anybody in any way. The college football season should not drag out until almost February, when we play one of the best bowl games in the country throughout college football on January 1st, on New Year's Day. Why are we going from that and playing 2 games until almost the end of January? This bothers me to my core.
And they want to expand it more teams.
They do. And this sport is so broken.
We're going to have college football until May.
This needs fixed badly. We've said it before on this podcast. The season should end with the Rose Bowl as a national championship on January 1st. Because then the season is over before the transfer portal opens. Then every team has the opportunity to shop in the portal at the same time. We don't have the national champions have a special, or the 2 teams that play in the national championship have a special window because their season is still going when the transfer portal closes. We should not go a full 3 weeks after conference championships at the beginning of December before we play our first playoff game. And like I said, conference championships are the week after rivalry week. And then we go almost a month before we start the playoffs. Like,
sounds like you're about to start crying.
Oh no, I get so frustrated about this.
Brain aneurysm?
Yes, like my head is physically hurting thinking about this.
Or is it too much caffeine, buddy?
Probably that too. But like genuinely, I don't understand how the committee doesn't see this as an issue.
They see it, they just don't care.
Because it generates money and revenue.
People are going to watch college football games no matter when they put them on.
They do, but at the same time, this is so broken. That's all I can say. This is so broken. And it's really only the playoff committee that governs the sport. The NCAA is a joke when it comes to college football. Is an absolute joke. Which is why, like I've said on this podcast, and you have said on this podcast, we need a commissioner to oversee just football alone. Because at this point, college football has become its own entity. Like it's too big for the NCAA. College football is basically the minor leagues of the NFL.
No, it really is.
And this is why we've said Nick Saban needs to be that commissioner. He would fix everything.
Couldn't be as bad as what it is now, so. Not
at all. That is still so wild to me. It really is. How do you feel about it? I just went on my mini rant. Let me hear your thoughts.
Like we've said before, national championship should be on New Year's. I don't know what's so hard about that, but national championship should just be played on New Year's. Open the portal for everyone. Let it close. Go on with spring training. Whatever you got to do.
So, basically everything I just said.
So, yeah. Committee's going to do whatever they want. Everyone sees it. Everyone knows the solution. Everyone has said the solution. The committee just doesn't want to follow it.
Nope. But that's if I keep going down this rabbit hole, I'm going to get more frustrated. So you got any football trivia for me? Like you said you were going to have last week?
No, because I forgot.
Wow.
Hey, it was a busy week, all right?
I was ready to go.
I got some, all right. Not like what I wanted to, but...
Okay.
Playoff standings, Super Bowl era.
Yeah, we went through this already.
Not all of it.
Okay.
AFC, you have New England with 61 games played, Baltimore with 32 games played, Raiders with 45 games, Steelers with 65, Broncos 45, Chiefs 47, Jets 25, Colts 44, Bills 42, Jags 17, Dolphins 43, Texans 16, Titans 37, Chargers 28, Bengals 26, and Browns 23. I know those numbers are all over the place. Those are games played.
A little bit.
It is put from the highest winning percentage to the lowest, though. So, even though a couple teams in the middle have 40 games played in the postseason and Super Bowl era, it's because of their winning percentage where they are. So the Patriots, 61 games, winning percentage of 64, basically.
Yeah.
.639. Baltimore, .563. Raiders, with 45 games in the postseason, have a .556 winning record.
Did you see that poster?
No. Steelers have a 55.5. Chiefs 53. The Jets have a .48 winning percentage in the postseason.
Okay.
Good job, Jets.
A lot better than I would expect.
Colts have a .47. Now, the Browns have 23 games played in the playoffs in the Super Bowl
Watch
era.
this.
Right?
Watch this poster.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, lordy.
He got met at the rim.
Browns 23 games played, a record of 7-16, winning percentage of .304. There is only one team worse than that on this list, AFC or NFC.
And I guarantee it was quite a few people's first thought, too, of who that team would be.
It took you a couple tries off air.
No, it didn't take me a couple.
It took you about 2 or 3.
No, because I said it wasn't the Jets. And then I said it's got to be the Lions.
No.
So if you said it was the Detroit Lions, you were correct.
It is the Lions. They have 17 games played, a record of 3-14, which comes out to a .176 winning percentage in the playoffs in the Super Bowl era. Good job, Detroit fans. You let Carolina go. Carolina and the Rams go even 500.
Yep. You let Cleveland have a better percentage than you.
My Eagles are at a 49%. You want to know? Guess the top 2 winning percentages in the NFC. I'll even give you the teams.
I'm saying one is the 49ers.
Yep.
And then Dallas.
No.
It's not Dallas?
No. They're in the top 5 winning percentage, but not top 2.
So one is San Francisco. They've got to be 2?
They're 1.
Okay. Is it Green Bay?
They're 4th.
Ooh.
You would probably almost never guess 2 and 3.
Oh, man. Because we said it was one of the teams that had the most Super Bowl wins, right?
No.
Okay, 2, I'm blanking. I'm not going to get.
The New York Giants.
Oh.
34 games played, 21 and 13. So the Niners that have the top winning percentage in the playoffs during the Super Bowl era have a .619 winning percentage, right?
Okay.
6.619.
Okay.
63 games played, 39 and 24. The Giants, who are second, have 34 games played, 21 and 13 with a .618.
Jeez. Good for New York, man. At least I got something to stand on.
Third in the NFC, the Commanders.
Yeah, I definitely would not have guessed them at
39 played, 22 and 17 with a .564.
I definitely would not have guessed them at 3.
Then Green Bay with 55 played, 30 and 25, .545.
Hey, I got 3 out of the top 4 off the dome, though. You got to give me that.
Then the Cowboys with 67 games played, 36 and 31 at a 5.537.
I'll take a 75%. 3 out of 4.
Seattle 39, 29 and 19, .513. The Rams at 52 games played, 26 and 26. Carolina 18 games played, 9 and 9, both even 500. And then my Eagles 51 games, 25 and 26, .489. Tampa Bay, 25 games played, 12 and 13, .48. And then the Saints with a .435, Atlanta with a .417, Bears with a .407, Cardinals with a .400, Minnesota, 53 games played in the playoffs. That's up there with some of the highest numbers for playoff games played.
Uh-huh.
With some good teams. 21 and 32 record-wise. A winning percentage of .396. The only team above the Lions with a .176 winning percentage in the playoffs.
That is tough.
Everyone but 2 teams in the AFC. Every team in the AFC but 3 teams, the Chargers, the Bengals, and the Browns, beat Minnesota by themselves.
Wow.
Minnesota is .003 winning percentage more than the Chargers.
Wow.
.396 to a .393.
That's tough.
And to have 7 games, no, 53 games played in the playoffs for Minnesota and only 28 for the Chargers.
Minnesota cannot get it done in the playoffs.
No, they cannot. Seahawks defense this year was pretty dominant.
Yeah.
The Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the Legion of Boom stat. You try to figure out Seattle's stats for this year and like a comparison thing, all right?
We'll see if I can get that.
Like
I told you before we started recording, I don't watch Seattle football.
Me either, but hey, some of the best defenses being compared. Legion of Boom in 2013, opponents average points per game 14.3. What was the dark side Super Bowl winning defense for the Seattle Seahawks average opponents points per game?
It was less than that.
More.
Oh, was it?
14.3 for the Legion of Boom in 2013. What was the 2025?
Was it 17?
$16.9.
Oh, wow. I was right there.
Legion of Boom in 2013. Offense yards per game. Her opponent's yards per game.
Yeah.
284. What was the dark side's defense? Opponent's yards per game.
They gave up closer to 300, didn't they?
295.
Yeah.
See, you're doing all right. Takeaways. 2013 Legion of Boom had 47 takeaways. How many takeaways did Seattle have this year?
Oh. Not that many.
Nope.
It was in the 20s? I'm going to say 34.
Down.
33.
Down.
Lord, oh my God. 31.
32.
Wow. One number I skipped.
Sacks. Legion of Boom had 48 in 2013. How many sacks did the 2025 Dark Side Seattle Seahawks
Not that
have?
many.
Want to try again?
They have more than that?
Yep. 48.
I was going to say 49.
Nope. 48 is the number to beat.
Oh, that's the number. Oh, I thought you were saying that's how many they had.
No, that was Legion of Boom in 2013.
55.
56. I'm not kidding you. You were so close on each one.
I don't know if I should be impressed with that or not.
You do what you want, man.
I don't know if I should be impressed or not. That I was that close on pretty much all of them.
I kind of am, so I'm impressed for you.
I'll take it.
I will definitely try and come up with some trivia for next week. This week just kind of flew by.
Mm-hmm.
So I completely forgot, but
You got any favorite moments of either season this year for college or NFL? Or some bad ones? Before we officially put the 2025 season to
bad ones.
to rest here.
Oregon losing to IU 2 times in football.
Yeah, that one. That's tough. Tough.
You guys are about to lose to them twice in basketball.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
But Best, honestly, just being able to watch football. Being able to talk about something I love.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very deep passion for.
Mm-hmm.
Something I get to study, and I know both of us hope to make a career out of this. So
Absolutely.
I'm just best is football is always better with friends. I mean, I know we say that as like our little catch line, but it's honestly true. Like, yeah, I would enjoy watching a football game completely by myself,
Mm-hmm.
but
Because then my real side can come out and I don't have to feel bad about it.
well, that or even if you get around the right people, like I'm pretty sure you and me
Yeah.
at one of our houses,
Yeah.
we're both still gonna act like like little kids watching football.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say little kids. I'm just saying, like, I can cuss at the TV and, like, throw stuff if I'm not happy kind of
If
thing.
you don't
And I can,
just-
like, actually hear the TV.
If you don't just put your big boy pants on and do whatever you want,
Then I can actually hear the TV, too.
well, I mean, yeah, that too. But honestly, just having football around's my best. Watching these athletes, grown-ups, grow as a player, coaches moving on to newer and better things. Just happy football's a thing. What about you? Worst whole Purdue season, I know. Or is it watching IU win their first Heisman and Natty in school history?
Can I say both?
Nope, you gotta pick one. What's worse?
See, all of the above.
Purdue's whole season or IU winning a first Heisman and national champion and going undefeated?
I think that just adds salt to the wound, too.
It does.
That hurts. That really hurts. Yeah, that's probably the worst. Just
You're so numbed of Notre Dame. You're so numbed of Purdue.
That's an insult. Watch your mouth.
What?
That's our rival. Granted, ain't much of a rivalry, but still.
Yeah, they beat you as bad as IU beat you.
Yeah, we haven't beat them since 2007, so.
So, yeah.
But no, that I'd probably say the IU one just because of I think every Purdue fan expected us to not be good this year again. But I think seeing what IU has done has only made it worse because now we're like polar opposites. And like it didn't matter how bad Purdue was, IU was always worse for the longest time.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. So seeing that really sucks. That really sucks as a Purdue fan. Out all the Purdue fans that were saying like, yeah, we'll root for IU in the state of Indiana and root for the Big Ten. No, you don't do that. None of them are going to root for us in anything we do. Why? Like, why?
At least you know that.
Like, why would we do that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You live and die with your team.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, you're going to tell me you're going to root for Washington?
You telling me Washington or
Oregon State?
Dallas makes the Super Bowl. I'm not rooting for them. I'm rooting for the AFC team. I don't care. It could be the Patriots. I'm rooting for the Patriots.
Exactly. We don't root for your rival ever. Ever. That's like the golden rule of rivalries. You prey on their downfall more than anything else. I don't understand what's so complicated about that. Like, I think hell would freeze over before my girlfriend and her family ever root for Michigan. Sorry, and to every Ohio State fan, I just cussed.
Chad, can you please chime in and tell us how you feel about that, please?
He's already said he'll never root for Michigan. He said he doesn't care as much with basketball. because he follows
I don't
football
care.
a lot more.
From what I've heard, I need to get this man Chad on here.
Oh, that'll be a trip.
I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
He'll talk Ohio State ball for sure.
I bet he will.
No, they like you don't root for your other school, your school's rival. You don't ever. Like I would never root for IU basketball either, ever. No.
I don't blame you.
It does not matter how bad the other team is or the other school is. I will always root against IU. Just because that's the black and gold in me. But, like, from a big picture perspective, especially with their football team, like, I can acknowledge their greatness when I see it. Because they do play good football. Kurt Cignetti is far and away the top coach in the country now. And what he's done at IU is probably the best turnaround or coaching job in college football history ever. Like it's remarkable what he's done. Like, and now that's become what every school that hires a new coach tries to do is rebuild their team as fast as Kurt Cignetti rebuilt IU and transformed them. But what he did is not replicable. That is, I don't recall any other time in college football history that has ever happened. Can you recall that ever happening before, what he's done at IU?
Nope.
Especially when you factor in that, and this is not me hating, when you factor in that before Kurt Cignetti got there, IU was the most losing program in college football. And then he turns them around and in his second year leads them to a 16-0 record and a national championship. They caught lightning in a bottle. And now teams are trying to replicate that, but it is not replicable.
They're still going to try, and we'll find out. So, you got anything else, or are you going to continue ranting about IU?
I still got to give my best moment. I kind of did go on another rant, didn't I?
You did. All right, what's your best moment? And then we'll get out of here and talk to these guys next week.
Best moment. Honestly, I think it was watching Daniel Jones with the Colts before he got hurt. Because he really, for the first 8 weeks of the season, he had Indy as the number one offense in the league. They had the best record in the league. Jonathan Taylor was the best running back in the league. He was in the MVP race.
He was.
I mean, Daniel Jones surprised a lot of people coming to Indy and doing what he did before he got hurt. And that was really cool to see, especially, because I grew up a Colts fan, but seeing them kind of dominate for that little period of time, at least for the first time in a long time, that was awesome. Because at that period of time, the state of Indiana sports was a real talking point. You had what was going on with Notre Dame and them whining. Purdue basketball was preseason number one in the country, and they were off to a hot start. Indiana football was dominating college football. You had Caitlin Clark with the Indiana Fever. Then you had the Colts that were at the top of the league for the first half of the season. It was kind of a special period of time for Indiana sports. And then you factor in the Pacers. Yeah, and then it came crashing and burning. But no, like I said,
typical Daniel Jones.
For those first 8 weeks, seeing the Colts do what they did for the first time in a while and show they can, compete at the top of the NFL, that was awesome. That was probably my best one. Or seeing Purdue football season come to an end. That was nice too. That was really nice.
All right, and we're going to let you go before he goes on another rant.
Didn't have to subject myself to hate watching. That was great.
All right. Y'all have a good week. Enjoy
We'll probably, I don't know, will we be back next week? We'll probably figure out when we're going to start our little break here before things start wrapping up with the Combine and March Madness.
I mean, the Combine's like a week and a half away.
That's true.
We might as well just come in next week.
Yeah.
Plan for the Combine, pre-look it, see what prospects are for sure going to be participating in it.
Kind of give a mock draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. But until next Monday, that's going to do it for us here at the Ready Football Podcast. Yep. So until next Monday, you guys have a great week and take care.
Keep an eye out on social medias for any kind of updates and new content. Take care, and we'll see you guys next week.